Hey, this is Blewett. Today I'm going to show you 5 non-traditional shoulder exercises for pitchers or throwers or volleyball players or whatever. So, you can go through any kind of physical therapist manual and you'll find all the dumbbell raises and the tubing stuff that you want, but we use a lot of different, like I said, non-traditional rotator cuff exercises. I think are awesome. It's good for variety, and they all just kind of work your body in a little bit different way. Okay, so number 1, we're going to start with blast strap, Y's, T's, and L's. This is what I call a blast strap. This is just climbing forward, rig some handles to it. So these are like a dumbbell raise for your rotator cuff that we're doing with the strap. So instead of pulling the weight up to you, you're pulling your body up to a fixed point. So we're doing a Y, just like that. Elbow straight, nice and slow both ways. And this is good because we can adjust the resistance by how tall we are, and that's easier obviously. And the lower you get, the more difficult it becomes. So if you're familiar with the YT, LA circuit, those are great exercises for the rotator cuff. These all mimic the same motion. So you can do Y's, you can do T's. These are a little bit sketchy. I don't do them very often on the blast strap, but we can still get the scapular depression in that same way. And then we can get L's again. I don't like L's as much on these, but we can also do them still here, externally rotating as we pull. Okay. So this is what I call blast strap, Y's, T's, L's, A's. Really good, we use those a lot. One of my most versatile exercises is the face pull. Now this one, we do an elite FTS, jump stretch band. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this to the forehead, and we're gonna stretch the band sideways as you do it. So we're getting some external rotation along with the exercise, right? So just like that. Excellent scapular retraction, a little external rotation. Really good for your shoulders. Okay. Face pull is on every kid's program, usually multiple times a week in my gym. After that, this is a page out of Ron Wolford's book. If you read The Combat Pitcher, awesome training manual. Ron Wolford in the Texas Baseball Ranch has just tons of high caliber kids come out of his places. He knows what he's doing. So the same sort of thing. You can do Y's. This is a very dynamic exercise. New T's. A's. And what he calls X's, which gives you a little bit of that external rotation when you're throwing arm. Okay, I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on each of those, but generally, large split stance for balance, using your legs and your lower back a little bit with each one, the Y, the T, the A, and the X. Okay. This one's born out of physical therapy. This is a 2-pound deep ball medicine ball. These things don't really balance. We throw them a lot. This is my ABC circuit, so you can do it a couple ways. You can do it up to 10 ways. Usually I'll do it on this plane, and this plane. Small letters, medium letters, large letters on all 3. Then we usually finish with huge letters like that. Again, if you're just going to do dumbbell raises, awesome. But when we're doing this, spelling the alphabet A to Z, you get lots of little stability in different directions on your shoulder. And I just don't think it's a thing you get from staying in one plane all the time your whole life. And then lastly, this I picked up from my buddy Nick Tuminello. This is the isodynamic way of doing Y's, T's, L's, A's. So, getting good posture with dumbbells. I'm going to start with the Y. One is going to hold, that's why we call it isometric. The other one is dynamic, it's moving. So, I'm getting a ton of scapular stability while I'm getting some dynamic rotator cuff work. So if you're doing sets of 8, one holds for 8, the other one goes for 8, then the other one goes, the other one holds. So yeah, you can do Y's, you can do T's, just the same. You can do L's a couple different ways. What I'm going to show you is with this direction. You could also do an L with an isometric internal rotation, in which you would just sort of put your elbow behind your back as this one's going, forcing it upward, which is a good internal rotation to stretch while you're getting your external rotation work. And then of course you can do A's as well, getting that scapula retraction and depression. Okay, so with all these, when you're bent over, you can have good posture with your lower back. Try to get as low to the ground as you can. Anywhere between parallel with the floor and 45 degrees is good. So, all right, thanks for stopping in. That's just a couple, again, non-traditional rotator cuff exercises. You don't always have to be stuck to the physical therapist kind of mold. Lots of different ways to train your body. Thanks.